Hi there folks, a new episode of Football News is here. There is no time to waste, so let's get started. Also, don't forget to give this video a like, and let's get the show on the pitch. The doctor said that Kyle Walker will not be ready to play against Real Madrid next week, but Kyle is Kyle, and he has special genetics. The doctor said it was quite serious, but Kyle is Kyle, Pep Guardiola shared. During the game against Abha, Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 62nd and 63rd career goals from the free kick, as well as his 65th hat-trick. Manchester United centre-backs Lisandro Martinez and Victor Lindelof are out for the rest of these months due to muscle injuries. I am an emotional person. I don't like to say goodbye. It's gonna be horrible. As captain, I'll probably speak a little bit. That day, I'll be dreading. It makes it easier if we have success. That's the goal now, Virgil van Dijk said. Real Madrid goalkeeper Andre Luning has become a client of Polaris Sports, an agency firm owned by Jorge Mendes. The finalists of the German Cup for the 2023-24 season have been determined. Bundesliga leaders Bayer Leverkusen will face second division outsiders Kaiserslautern. Chelsea are planning to send young right-back Alf Gilchrist, with whom they recently extended his contract on loan. Borussia Dortmund have presented a special kit to mark 50 years since the opening of their Westfalenstadion home. Ipswich Town head coach Kieran McKenna, who was an assistant to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Jose Mourinho, is on Man United's shortlist to replace Erik ten Hag. Curtis Jones is back and ready for tomorrow. Diogo Jota and Trent are together in the group, but it looks like from next week on, they'll be in team training, Jurgen Klopp informed. The Turkish Super League has punished Trabzonspor with 6 matches behind closed doors for violent clashes on the field after their game against Fenerbahce. Former president of the Royal Spanish Football Federation, Luis Rubiales, has been arrested at Madrid's main airport. He is under investigation for several crimes, including being part of a criminal organization, business corruption, and money laundering. There is no chance that Kepa Arrizabalaga will stay at Real Madrid for the next season. He will return to Chelsea. Manchester United are open to accepting Borussia Dortmund's €30 million bid for Jadon Sancho. I do not agree with him. Absolutely not. He's the best striker in the world, and he helped us to win what we won this season. Erling is exceptional. Pep Guardiola on Roy Keane's words about Haaland having general attributes of a League 2 player. Current Real Madrid team? As for the squad, it's a much better team than the Galacticos. A much better team, Guti claimed. Despite rumors, Chelsea right-back and captain Reece James is not gonna leave the club this summer. He is determined to recover and play in the first team. Juventus are ready to sack Massimiliano Allegri after a horrific winless streak of 1 win in 9 Serie A fixtures. The team may be temporarily headed by U19 coach Paulo Montero. Barcelona are monitoring OGC Nice central midfielder Kefren Thuram as a possible midfield boost. Manchester United are offering Juventus to swap Mason Greenwood for centre-back Gleison Bremer. The chances of Roberto De Zerbi becoming Liverpool's new head coach have receded, with the Italian not currently considered a leading candidate. Barcelona left-back Marcos Alonso is closing in on joining Atletico Madrid as a free agent this summer. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich both had scouts present to see Leeds United 21-year-old central midfielder Archie Gray. La Liga Disciplinary Committee has rejected accusations that Lewandowski had deliberately received a yellow card in a game against Las Palmas to have a clean disciplinary record and not run the risk of missing El Clasico. The Pole will only miss the tie against Cadiz. Antonio Conte could return to Italy in the summer to become Napoli's next manager. Dani Ceballos is determined to leave Real Madrid in the summer. Newcastle United are interested in his services. Arsenal are ahead of Bayern Munich and Barcelona in the race to recruit Real Sociedad midfield leader Martin Zubimendi. Brighton's £122 million profit breaks the English record held by Tottenham and is globally only behind Barcelona's lever-assisted 2022-23 season. Tottenham's board of directors is in talks with potential investors to sell a stake in the club. Arsenal, Newcastle United, AC Milan, and RB Leipzig are eyeing Girana's top scorer Artem Dovbyk. Miguel Almiron will be out for around a month with a knee injury. Tino Livramento, the same with an ankle injury. Kieran Trippier is not ready to play yet, so he won't be back for the Fulham game definitely, Eddie Howe said. I still have another year on my contract with Bayern, but I feel very comfortable in Stuttgart. We'll talk. Staying in Stuttgart is definitely a very good option. I can say that so openly, Alexander Nubel stated. PSG will take on Lyon in the French Cup final. At the moment, Nkunku is not training with us. No setback. He is recovering, and it's taking longer than we expected. We hope he can be involved again as soon as possible, Mauricio Pochettino notified. Darren Fletcher's twin sons, Jack and Tyler, have penned their first professional contracts with Manchester United. Guys, if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, then it's time to click on the pause button and do it. Thank you! And now let's have a look at the results of yesterday's fixtures in Europe's top 5 leagues. Arsenal entered the clash against Luton without many of their leaders, but that didn't affect the outcome. In the first half, Martin Odegaard opened the scoring, and Hashionka turned the ball into his own net. This was enough for Arteta's side to secure the victory. Pep Guardiola decided to give Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne a rest, but even without them, Man City still have Phil Foden, who netted a hat-trick and crushed Emery's team. Rodri had managed to deliver another accurate shot. PSG narrowly beat Rennes thanks to a goal by Kylian Mbappe in the 40th minute. Luis Enrique's men were in full control throughout the game. Let's move on to the main news. Barcelona have joined the ranks of clubs in the pursuit of sporting manager Ruben Amorim. Barca believes they will be able to convince Amorim to join them if the idea with other candidates does not work. However, the main favorites in the fight for Amorim remains Liverpool, who were initially interested in Xabi Alonso, but he decided to stay at Bayern. It is expected that any club will have to pay 15 million euros to land Amorim. Real Madrid intend to acquire 2 super talents this summer. The club has already begun to actively work on transfers of Lille centre-back Lenny Yoro and 16-year-old River Plate attacking midfielder Franco Mastantuono. Yoro is confident that he will join Real Madrid in the summer, despite the substantial interest from PSG and Bayern Munich. The Frenchman dreams to represent Los Blancos only. In order to complete Mastantuono's move, the Spanish Giants will have to pay a release clause worth 55 million euros. Moreover, if Real Madrid sign this prodigy, he's expected to stay at his home club for a season and a half on loan. The club scouts have been actively monitoring both of these players and are strongly recommending to work hard in making these deals happen. It seems that Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz will be one of the hottest names in the transfer market this summer. Real Madrid scouts have been actively tracking the young midfielder in recent seasons and have come to the conclusion that he is made to play for the Madrid Sport Club. However, there is an issue due to the fact that Florian occupies the same position as Rodrigo and Endrick. Still, there is a possibility of Ancelotti using him as a hybrid striker. Aside from Real Madrid, Manchester City are also keen on taking Wirtz. The Premier League champions believe that in the long run, Wirtz could prove to be a perfect replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. Ajax, whose history is closely linked to Barcelona, are planning to make a major staff revolution next season. In case Barcelona fail to persuade Xavi to stay for the next season, the Dutch outfit will attempt to bring Barcelona's coach to their side. Together with him, Ajax want to appoint Jordi Cruyff as their new sporting director. It has already been officially announced that the current Ajax head coach, John van Schip, will leave the club in the summer. Ajax is only 5th in the Eredivisie table, facing the risk of not qualifying for the European competitions. The idea of taking charge of Barcelona in the summer sounds really inspiring to the former Bayern Munich and Germany manager Hans-Dieter Flick. According to the source, the German is literally going crazy with this opportunity. On top of that, if Xavi chooses not to stay for the next season, Flick will become number 1 on Joan Laporta's list of candidates to replace the Spaniard. At the same time, the option of appointing Rafael Marquez cannot be ruled out too. Barca highly appreciate how the Mexican works with the club's second team and develops young talent. Apparently, PSG are planning to pull off 3 expensive deals for next summer. The source claims that the Parisian club scouts were present at the Portuguese Cup semi-final battle between Benfica and Sporting. The PSG representatives watched Benfica young stars, defensive midfielder João Neves and centre-back Antonio Silva. Both of them are valued by the Eagles at around 100 million euros. Meanwhile, Dario Canovi, the agent of Thiago Motta, insists that Victor Osimhen will join PSG next season. The Nigerian is supposed to take on the role of a new central figure after Kylian Mbappe's departure. Guys, that's it for today. Check out the suggested videos from our other projects. The Football News channel was with you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.